Guys, it's almost Christmas. Hello everybody and welcome back to Secret Staycation. So in today's video, I'm going to showcase every single food with a Santa hat on. So every food in the game can apparently put on the Santa hat, and some foods have like a smaller Santa hat than others. And I'm just going to show you guys what every single food looks like with the Santa hat on. So first of all, this is the apple. And also, if you guys don't know how to get the Santa hat, all you have to do is go to the Christmas tree and then click put rope on the Santa hat, and then it'll put it on the food. Yeah, this is what the apple looks like. Pretty cool, pretty silly, matches in pretty well. The next food we're gonna do, we're gonna try out the carrot. Let's go ahead, go over here and see what the carrot's gonna look like. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna get rid of the little leaf up here, and it's gonna put a Santa hat instead. Let's see. Oh no, put it on top of the leaf. I was not expecting that. This looks pretty goofy because I don't even know how that would work out. But I mean, how would any food have a Santa hat on? That wouldn't really work out. But this is what the carrot looks like. Pretty cool. Next up, we got the orange. Now, based off of what happened with the last food, I think it's going to put a little Santa hat on top of the leaf instead of covering the leaf. Let's go ahead. See what happens. Oh no, put one on the side of the head. Another spot I was not expecting. I wonder if I'm gonna get any of my predictions right where the hat's gonna go, but I guess it fits pretty well right there. I think it would have been a little funny if they put a little tiny one right there, but I like this. Next one we got is the croissant. Now this one I don't know. Let's see. I feel like they're gonna put either one on the corner, or maybe they'll put two. What will the croissant look like? Oh, just put one in the middle. Another one I was not expecting, but the croissant looks pretty cool, the Santa hat. Next one we got is the mango. I feel like this one's gonna be easy. It's just gonna be put right on the top right there. Let's go ahead, go over the Santa hat, and see. I forgot how slow the mango is. Here we go. Oh, wow. I'm still wrong again. It was not put in the middle. Let's put it on to the side. I think that's honestly a good spot. I think it would have been nice to cover this up, but it still looks good like this. Next one we got is the melon. Let's see how the melon's gonna work out. It seems any prediction I do, it's just wrong, but I feel like there's really no other spot to put this besides the very top. So let's see if it's gonna be on the corner of the head or if it's gonna be on the top. There we go. Yep, it's on the very top. See, I feel like that would have worked perfect. Look at the melon. He's so festive. We still have a bunch of foods to go through. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get the pepperoni pizza. I'm not really sure where they're going to put this. Probably in the middle of the top of the head, but they could do anything. Let's see. Yep, middle on top of the head. That's what the pepperoni pizza looks like. Next up, we got the slice of bread. I think it's going to be the same spot as it was for the pepperoni pizza. They're going to put it right on top of the head. Let's see how this looks. Oh no, it's actually a little bit to the side. Oh my gosh, can the bread can't walk straight because of the Santa hat. Oh my goodness. I think this is a good position for the plain bread. It looks nice. Next up we got is the potato. I think this one's gonna be on the corner, specifically this one because it's a little bigger. Alright, right corner of the head. Let's see, is it gonna be on the right corner? Hey, it was on the wrong corner. I totally thought it would be on this corner, but nah, it's on the other corner, and I still like it. I wish some foods got like a different color Santa hat, like something that got like a green or a yellow hat. That would be cool. The next one we got is the soy sauce senbi. I have not seen this food in a long time. I feel like this is one of the foods that nobody uses in this game because you can't really use it in hide and seek or anything. I forgot to make my prediction, but it's on the very top. I'm guessing it's where it probably would have gone because it's like the shape of a cookie. There's really no other place you can put it. Stop right there. Are you perhaps enjoying the video? Well, if you are, please leave a like and subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want this super cool looking shirt, join my group. It's called GOOFYBALL Fan Club. The link for it will be in the description. Alright, enjoy the rest of the video. Bye bye. Next up we got is the strawberry. I think it's gonna be on, I think it's gonna cover the little stem right here, but that's it. It's not gonna cover like all the leaves on the head. Let's check this out. Yep, I was correct. This like perfect placement for the strawberry. I think it looks really good. Next up we got is the banana. I think it's either gonna be in the middle or it's gonna cover the like top of the banana. Let's see how this works. And yep, it's covering the top. Wow, they actually did something a little different this time. I thought it would cover like the entire thing, but It's only getting the very tippy top. Still like it though. Next up we got cherry tomato. Let's go ahead and see what this is gonna do. I think it's gonna be the same as the strawberry. It's gonna cover the stem instead of the leaves. Let's see. Yep. Oh wow, it actually got like most of the leaves, but there's still a couple poking out, and it's actually like towards the side a little bit. So I guess I was a little wrong, but I was also pretty much correct. French bread time. I think it's just gonna cover the top of the head. French bread has a pointy head, so I think it's gonna work out perfectly. Let's go ahead and see. Does it get a small Santa hat? It does get like a small, it's like a medium-sized Santa hat. Alright, now we got the green apple. I'm pretty sure we all know what this is going to be like because it's the same as the apple. I would assume it's going to cover the stem. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wait. No, it's different. Why did they do a different one for the green apple and then a different one for the red one? That's weird. So this one doesn't cover this part. It's just on the front, which is interesting. I don't know why it's like that, but sure, I guess that'll work. Next up, we got the lemon. I think it's going to cover this little spot right there. What will we get as the lemon? Yep, it looks perfect on the lemon. Fits perfectly. Next up we got is the mangosteen. And the mangosteen has like a little bit of a, like, I don't know, bumpy head. I would say it's going to cover like the stem, or it's gonna be on like this little front part. Let's see how this goes. What's it gonna be like? Yep, it's gonna cover the front part. This is like the first hat where it's backwards and this part is like in front of everything instead of being behind. So this one's a interesting look. Next up we got onsen manju. I think it's just gonna probably be right here, or maybe they'll tilt it to the side maybe. But what we get here, we got the very tippy top. Or it's actually slanted a little bit, but still basically the top of the head. Alright, sakura mochi time. I think, I feel like this is the one they put like right here towards the side a little bit. Let's see what the sakura mochi looks like. Oh, well, it's actually just on the very center top of the head. Not expecting that, but that's what it looks like. Next up, we got the salt potato chip. This is a food I don't think I've ever used in this game before. I'm gonna assume it's just gonna be at the top. This is a small food. Yep, there we go. It's slanted slightly, but still basically at the top. Next up, we got one of the dangos, and I wonder if they're gonna put 3 Santa hats or only one just on the center guy, because he's the only one with a face. Let's see what they do here. It'd be really funny if they put 3 hats on. Nope, it's just on the guy with the face. As expected. We got the sugar cube next, and this is another food I've like basically not touched at all. So this food is just a cube, so I think they're just gonna plant it at the very top. Let's see. Yep, there we go. That's what it works with small foods. Now we got the tomato, and I'm gonna assume this is like the exact same as the apple. It's just gonna cover the stem. Let's see. Maybe we'll do like a green apple type of thing, where it's at the front instead. And nope, it's at the very center, as expected. Next up, we got the blueberry, and I think it's gonna cover the little round part right here. Again, this is another food that I have like not touched at all in this game. I don't really use the small foods because they're not allowed in like hide and seek. It's actually in front a little bit. It's not covering this like 100%. It's like 50 or 55%, but it's mainly in front of him. Next up, we got the chicken nugget, and I think if I remember, I swear I saw people use this. I think it was covering like the top part right here. So let's go ahead, jump over here, see what it looks like. Yep, that's what I remember. It's a good spot for it. It's just on the very like top pointy part. Now we got the chocolate chip cookie. I wonder if they're gonna add different type of cookies. They should have done like a sugar cookie or something for, you know, the holidays, because people make cookies for Santa. But let's see. It's at the very top. That's kind of what I expected, because it's just a circular food. Alright, time for the chocolate donut. I think they're gonna do something interesting here. I feel like if they put the Santa hat in his mouth. Let's see how this looks. It'd be really cool if they did that. Let's see. Oh, it's on top of him, slanted. It would have been fun if they planted it right there. Alright, now we have the dragon fruit. I have zero clue where this is gonna go. I wonder if they're just gonna get a tiny hat and it's gonna go like way up here, or they're gonna get a big hat and it covers like the entire top. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they got like a medium-sized one, and it does cover the very tippy top. This one looks really weird, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, egg time. I think it's just gonna be on the top of the head. This one's pretty basic. Let's see. Yep, just on top of the head. Alright, gyoza time. This one could be interesting. I'm not sure. I feel like they could put it on the top, they could put it on the sides, they could really do anything with this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's not on the top, well kinda, but it's actually on the back of the gyoza. I think I like that. It fits more because the back side's a lot bigger than the front side. It wouldn't really work out if it was on the very top, so I think I like this. Alright, we still have a bunch of foods to go through. Oh my goodness. All right, next we got the leech. I think this one's gonna be on the top. Let's see. And oh no, it's like the blueberry where it's up on front. Next up we got the mushroom. I completely forgot this was a thing in the game. One of the foods I've never touched as well. I think this one's gonna be planted perfectly on top of its head. Let's see. Oh, nope, it's not perfect, but it's slanted. It still looks pretty good. All right, now we got the pumpkin. This one's definitely gonna just cover the entire stem, or they're gonna put a little tiny one on top of the stem. Let's see what happens. What happens with the pumpkin? Hey, he got a giant hat to cover the whole stem. I like this. It's like the first food we've seen with a big Santa hat. This looks really nice. All right, next one we got is the rice ball. I've rarely used this food, even though it's allowed in hide and seek, but I think it's gonna be on in the middle. Let's see. Yep, it looks perfect on him. Next up, we got this small piece of cheese. This is another food that I've like never really used. I'm pretty sure if you use it in the rat hole, I'm not sure if he chases you. I would assume he does, but I got a couple comments saying that he doesn't. But let's see, planted like pretty symmetrical in front of the triangle. Looks pretty nice. And the next one we're gonna try is the apple pie. Oh gosh. Now, do they do a giant Santa hat to cover the top, or do they just do like a little small one in the middle? Let's see what we got here. I'm upside down, so come on. Can I even get it? Oh. Let's see. What did we get? I'm upside down. Oh, they put one in front of him. I was expecting like the middle or just a giant hat, but I think this looks nice too. Next up we got is the avocado. Now, do they do something silly to where they put the Santa hat on the nut part, or they just, be normal and put one on top? Let's see how creative they get here. What kind of Santa hat? They actually did do that. I was not expecting that. I totally thought they'd put it up there, but nope, they put it on the nut. This looks really silly, and I really like it. All right, next we have the candy cane, and I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. I think they're just gonna put it on the top. I feel like they could get a little crazy and put it like on this spot, but let's see what happens. Yep, it's at the very top. Alright, next up we got the caviar. The caviar is like really, really small, so you can barely even see him. Let's see if the Christmas hat just completely covers this food. Let's see what happens here. He's got a little tiny one on top of his little tiny body. Next up we have the chili pepper. I think it's gonna be on the stem of it. Another food that I've like never used in this game. I wish there was they should make like a game mode to where you can only use tiny foods. I feel like that would be cool. And yeah, it covers basically the entire stem besides like the back part, but I think it looks a little okay. Alright, next up we got the coconut. I wonder if it's gonna cover the straw, or it's just gonna be on this little pointy part. I don't think putting it on the straw would look nice. I think it would be better if they put it on the top, but let's see what happens. Will this look nice? Let's see. Put it on. Yeah, that's the perfect spot. I think that looks great on it. Alright, next up we have another dango. I think it's just gonna be the same spot every time for the dangos. See what we got here. It's probably gonna be on the middle guy. Yep, it's the exact same. Next up we got the pancake. This is another food that I've like basically never touched, because in hide and seek it's somehow not allowed. I'm pretty sure because it's just flat, so it really like it could go in like the crazy spots. But it's on the very tippy top. Next up we got the peanut. This is another food that I completely forgot was in the game. Can't really use it besides a juice party, but oh, it's on the side a little bit, and it's also facing this way, like the pointy part is in front of him. Next up we got the pineapple. I'm not really sure how this one's gonna work, I'm not gonna lie. I think they might put it like, they're either gonna put it on the top leaf or maybe inside down there where it's like barely even visible, or they're probably gonna put it up here in front of the pineapple. Let's see, how does it work? And yep, it's in front of the pineapple. There's really no other spot where you can put it up here, so this looks pretty good. The next food we have is the salad leaf. I think it's gonna be on the very tippy top. Let's see how this looks. And yes, it is. It's a little tiny hat for the tiny food. Now we got the tamago sushi. Now I'm pretty interested to see where this one goes. It's either gonna be in the very front, or it's gonna be on the black part. And it's on the black part. Pretty cool. Now we got the watermelon. I think it's pretty obvious. It's gonna be on the very top right there. At least I hope. That's just what my prediction is. Let's see if I can... Come on. Oh, I saw foot rope for a second. There we go. And it is at the very tippy top. It has a little tiny hat for this big food. Next up, we got the butler egg. I'm just going to assume it's going to be the same as the normal egg. Let's see. And yep, just at the very top. Now we got the fake edamame, also known as the fava bean. I think this is going to be in the front part of his head. See what it looks like. And oh, Oh no, it's actually just on the side of like the split open part. I was not expecting that. Alright, now we have to do all these edamames. We have the first edamame here. I wonder if any of these are going to be different from the others. So this one is just on the left side, or his right side actually, but my left. Now let's see the girl edamame. Let's see what this one looks like. Is this any different? This one's in the middle. And now we have the baby edamame. Let's see what this one looks like. And this one has it on the right side, or it's like tilted on his left side, but my right side. So each of them are different. One's left, middle, and right. That's cool. Next up, we got the chocolate bar. This is one of the foods I have not used at all. Completely forgot about this food, but because you can't use it in hide and seek or anything. But this one's just in the middle, pretty cool. Now we got the cupcake. I've not used this food in a long time since you can't get out of the playground map, but oh nice. If it's nice and perfect on the top, I'm not making predictions, which I need to do again. So now we have the apprentice Brussels sprout, another food that I have not used at all because it's too small for hide and seek. I think this one's just gonna be at the very tippy top. Let's see what it is. Yep, it just fits perfectly on the head of the Brussels sprout. Now we got the asparagus. I think it's going to be on the very top part. Haven't used this food in a long time since it's no longer available in hide and seek for some reason. But yep, it's at the very tippy top. The front part is like out a little more. It looks a little weird, but it works. Now we got, I think this is just the potato chip. I don't remember what kind of chip it was called, but I think it's going to be at the top. The same as the last potato chip. It's like a little towards like the left part. Now we have the detective egg. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work. I wonder if it's gonna cover up his detective hat. Let's see. Oh wait, no! He doesn't even get a Santa hat. He gets a little bow on his magnifying glass. That's really interesting. That's the like only food that has something different. Alright, next up we have the kiwi. I feel like this food could have been pretty good if it wasn't sliced in half. Like look how slow it is. It takes forever to go somewhere. Anyways, let's see what it looks like. It's just at the very center top of it. Alright, now we have the leek. Let's see what this is gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna put it at the very top on like one of the little spots. I think it's gonna be on the tallest spot. Let's see what it looks like. Put it on, and there we go. Yep, it is at the very top one. Alright, now we have the melon can. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. I think it's gonna be in front, on the front of the head. Let's see. Nope, it's in the center. It actually fits perfectly. Next up, we got the onion. I think it's gonna be at the very tippy top right there. Let's see what the onion does. Yep, very tippy top. My prediction was right. Now we got the safety first egg. I don't know what they're gonna do because they're definitely not gonna get rid of the helmet unless they put it up there. Maybe they put the Santa hat on the like stick thing. Let's see what this looks like. And no way! It puts lights on the stick. Look, it's like reflecting on the egg. That's so cool. This is probably one of the coolest like ones. It actually has the light reflecting off it. Oh, that's so awesome. This is definitely my favorite one so far. So the safety egg is the coolest thing in my opinion. Alright, now we have what is this food? The shine muscat. I've never used this before. I think it's a reward food, but I think it's gonna be on the stem. Let's see what it is. Yep. It's on the stem. Alright, now we have whatever this food is as well. I've never used this food, but it just rolls. I'm just rolling around as this food. What the heck? Okay, let's see. Very tippy top. It's actually like back a little bit. Alright, now we have the infamous white marshmallow. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a big hat and it's gonna surround the head. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I think they're just gonna put a small little tiny Santa hat at the top. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. It's like a medium size, to be honest, for this food. Alright, next up we have the white radish, and I'm not really sure where they're gonna put this. I think they might put one, like, right here. I doubt they're gonna put one at the top, but we'll see. It is really difficult to put this on for the white radish. You have to, like, time this perfectly. Wait, did we get it? I don't think it works with the white radish, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, rope. We did something. There it is. It's not on the front like I thought it was, but it is down here. It's on the side. That is very difficult to get the Santa hat on that food. I don't know why, because it's too tall. But that's weird. Anyways, we got the cherries next. I think there's gonna be... I think it's gonna be on the leaf up here. Or maybe it'll put two hats. Let's see. It does put two hats. Cool. I didn't think they would do that, because they didn't do that with the dango. But I guess the dango doesn't have two faces. These are two different, like... foods, but connected as one. They're the same food, but it's two different ones, so they both have Santa hats. Next up, we got the French fry. I think we obviously know where this is gonna be. It's at the very top. Alright, French fry. Yep, it's at the very top. It looks cool. Now we have the Icarus sushi, and I have no clue where this is gonna go. Probably just like up here on the center. It's a little forward than I expected. I thought it'd be like right here, but it's actually right there. Alright, now we have the water bottle. I'm very interested to see. I think they're gonna put it on top of the cap. I think they're gonna give him a small little hat. I love this food because it sounds funny when you jump with it. They should put more drinks in the game. Anyways, let's see. Oh, they actually gave him like a hat that fits the cap. I was not expecting that. Alright, now we have some kind of seed. I think it'll be different when I pop it in a popcorn. So let's see what the seed looks like first. The seed just has a tiny little hat on top. Now let me go ahead and lay in here and try and pop him in the popcorn and see what happens. Alright, now we're the popcorn. I think it's gonna be on this little part of it. Let's see, where's it at? And oh no, it's actually on the front part. I was not expecting that. Alright, next up we have the strawberry milk ice pop. Let's see what happens. I think it's gonna be on the very tippy top, and it is. This food is so fun to use. Alright, next up we have the baby watermelon. I think this food is gonna have like the same thing as the watermelon, a little tiny one on the very top. Alright, baby watermelon, let's see what you got. And it's actually not at the very top. It's a little in front of it for some reason, but it does have a small one. Next up we got the black olive. I completely forgot this is in the game as well. I think it's gonna be on the very pointy spot of the top of the head. And oh wow, it's actually pretty big for its size. I didn't think it was gonna be that big, but my prediction is still correct. Alright, now we have the chocolate macaron. I think it's gonna be at the top, just like the cookie and all that stuff. It's slanted a little bit, but that's where that's at. Next up we got the eggplant, and I think they're gonna put a little tiny one at the very top. Pretty sure I saw somebody in hide and seek have that. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I remember. Let's see what it looks like. Boom, and oh, well, it's not tiny. It's actually pretty big, and it just dangles off the top of the stem. Alright, now we have the farmer egg, and I have no clue how this is gonna go, because with these type of eggs that have hats, they don't put it on there. I think it's gonna do something with the shovel. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Is this a mistletoe? I think that's what that is. It's on the hat. That looks pretty good. Not as cool as the lightsaber, obviously, but next up we got the fig. I think it's gonna be on the top part right there. See what the fig has for us in store. And wow, he has a pretty big Santa hat, but it does cover the stem like I predicted. Alright, next up we got the bigger soccer emoji is what I like to call it. I think they're gonna put it right here on that leaf part, and I was correct. Alright, so this one's the orange dango. I think we all know where it's gonna go. It's just gonna go on the center part, but it's slanted a little bit. Alright, next up we got the pear. I think it's gonna cover the little stem part. See what we got, and yes, it does. It's not big enough to really cover the head, but still covers the stem. Alright, next up we got the persimmon. I think they're gonna put it right here, like a medium-sized one to cover that hole up there. See what it looks like, and boom, I was correct. I like this size. It fits perfectly with this food. Alright, now we have the Christmas cake, and I have no clue where this is gonna go. Maybe they'll put it on one of the strawberries? I think that's gonna be my prediction. I think they're gonna put it on one of the strawberries. Let's see what happens here, and whoa, what? Oh no, they actually put it in front. I thought it would totally be on the strawberry or like over here, but nope, it's just in front. Alright, now we have the Christmas egg, and I think there's gonna be lights on the candy cane because he already has the Santa hat on his head. Let's see what happens. It's definitely gonna do something with the candy cane, and did nothing happen? What? I don't think anything happens to him because he already has the Santa hat on. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I thought something would definitely happen, but I guess not. Alright, next up we have the Citron. I think this is gonna be, on the little bump at the top. Let's see what happens. Yep, we got the little Santa hat on the top. And there's actually a little secret with the Citron. If you go to the room that has the bathtub and you jump in it, it will give you this like little thing on the top of the head. Let's see where it spawns, and there it is. I don't know what it is. It looks like a little hat. Now let's see what it looks like with this little hat on and the Santa hat. Is that possible? Yes, it is. You can combine two in one. Alright, next up we got the pistachio macaron. I think it's gonna be the exact same as the chocolate macaron. Just gonna put it on the top of his head. Let's see. Yep, it's slanted a little bit though. Alright, now we have the star fruit. I have a zero clue where it's gonna put it. I think it would probably put it like right there. I think there's a little bit of a spot that you can put it in right there. See where the Santa hat goes, and yep, I am correct. It's on this little flab part. Next up, we got the walnut. I think it's gonna be on the very tippy top. Walnut, what does it look like? Yep, very tippy top, little tiny hat. Next up, we got the white asparagus. I think it's gonna be the same as the normal asparagus, except maybe it's gonna be dangling right there. Let's see what it looks like. Is it gonna dangle? Nope. I mean, kinda. Not really. Not as I expected, but it is on that little spot up there. Alright, next up we have the white chocolate donut, and I think it's gonna be the exact same. I really wanted to put it in the mouth, but let's see. Nope. It's at the very top, as I expected. Alright, we're on the final one. The white strawberry. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same as the normal strawberry. It's gonna cover the little stem part, but leave the leaves open. Let's see what happens, and yep, just as I expected. Alright, well that was every single food with the Santa hat on, and I think my favorite was definitely the safety egg. I think it's really cool that they put lights that work on the stick thing. It's so cool. I love that the lights follow you and they actually have like a reflection. Let me know down in the comments below what your guys' favorite food was with the Santa hat. Anyways guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, so I'd greatly appreciate it. Here's a shout out to all my members, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.